Mic on first, wouldn't it? Hello there. It is Sunday, you know what that means. Welcome on in, my name is Kira Kennedy. We are live with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're doing some casual battles today because I want to get a little more familiar with Regulation G before it starts up. So we are bringing in, for this team, Goldar, the Groudon, Mogwai, the Walking Wake, Niles, the Rillaboom, Kana, the Hearthflame Ogerpon, Razor, of course, my old trusty Tailwind setter, and of course Usagi to give me a Trick Room mode as well. Actually did change up some moves originally on this set on the advice of Sableye VGC, fellow Canadian Pokemon streamer. He's actually one of the top players in Canada, actually. He's already qualified for Honolulu, along with I think a few of his friends, to be perfectly honest. I think a few of like his main VGC crew, I think, have already pretty much qualified for Honolulu. Including, of course, the guy who dressed up like a friggin' hot dog. At, what was it? What was it? Friggin'... It was Vancouver. It's Vancouver Regionals. Anyways, let's go ahead, let's dive in, let's just head up on the casual ladder for a bit, because I know, like, the ranked stuff has kind of not gone super well for me, so I just want to... Again, I want to kind of focus more on the casual stuff, just to get used to the Regulation G stuff, because there's going to be a lot of people who are practicing Regulation G here. We're not bringing in, of course, Mufin Baton this time. We are bringing in Philly, as in, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. So let's go ahead and bring this in. I'm also, of course, watching Orlando Regionals, because Glax is actually here. He was here, but also, you know, we got the finals now. We already know Wolf Glick is qualified, which is insane. Alright, Quev, what do we got? Okay, so we have Calyrex Ice Rider. So this is actually decent to bring a Sun team into. What I think I'm going to do here, I think we definitely lead with Goldar. They're gonna expect it. We're gonna lead with Goldar. I'm gonna bring in Niles, because worst case scenario, I can fake out if I need to. We'll bring Niles. I'm gonna bring Razor. Actually, I'm gonna bring Usagi. And I'm gonna bring Mogwai in the back. Because with Usagi, we have the benefit of going into that Trick Room mode if we need to. And I have a feeling, because this team seems very speed focused, I think that's going to be very helpful. Thing with Calyrex Ice Rider is, like, you kind of expect it, especially since Pheromosa is not here as a speed swap option. Or speed swap is just, in general, not an option here. You kind of expect the Trick Room mode to come in. Alright, John and Bernard. So they pretty much have the same, similar idea to me. But they've got kind of two options here. They can fake out Goldar and try to set up the Tailwind. I have a feeling we're gonna get the Tailwind regardless. I'm going to go ahead and swap Doggy real fast. And we're gonna fake out the Rillaboom. Hey, Wolf Foxy. Yeah, how you doing, bud? Because, like, at this point, I will be glad to set up the Trick Room here. Ah, okay. I think they were expecting me to try to fake out that, so that's fine, to be perfectly honest. What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the Trick Room. And I'm gonna U-turn out just to try to get that momentum going. Because there's no way I'm going to go first here. Niles does take a little bit of heat. Worst case scenario, they were expecting me to swap, I think, which is fine, because the main goal here was to set up the Trick Room. Now that the Trick Room's up, we got plenty we can work with. What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to swap in... I'm going to swap in Mogwai. Because we get the photosynthesis boost no matter what. And while they will have the benefit of this, we're gonna go ahead. We're going to Ice Beam John. Gonna Ice Beam their. Gonna go ahead. Why am I Terra? Oh, I need to change my Terra type. Shit. Okay. Well, now that we know that, I'm gonna go for the flamethrower into Bernard. I forgot because this Mogwai was originally on my going to be on my team for the Indigo Disc. So I set him Terra Ice so we can get some Ice type coverage. I gotta change his Terra type to Steel before I forget. So they're swapping out Bernard, which means I would assume they're sending in something that's okay. So they're going into that, which is fine. They were probably expecting the Hydro Steam. So we kind of went with the good thing here by going straight into the flamethrower, which will be boosted in addition to the special attack boost. Bud takes some good heat, and Bud gets the burn, which is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and Ice Beam again into John. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a good start there on Neil Patel's side of things. Wow, fuck, I think I already know who our finals are going to be for Orlando. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, so they go for the spiky shield, which is kind of to be expected. They're going to taunt again, which means they expect me to try to go for like a Lunar Blessing or something. And to be perfectly honest, their Tailwind is gone. I can't get a freeze because you can't freeze in the sun. But I still have a couple turns of Trick Room left. Their goal here is going to be to try to stall me out, essentially. I am going to lose my Sun at this point. Oh no, I still have 2 turns of Sun. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's go for the Ice Beam again. And we'll go for the Flamethrower. To be honest, I don't have much else I can lose here. They're gonna try to make it so that their Tornadus can survive here. I think. I don't know. Hard to say. Like, they're probably gonna Terrastalize. I would assume they're gonna Terrastalize. Ogreprime? Yeah. Okay. So it's going to eat that pretty. It's gonna eat this Flamethrower pretty well, unfortunately, especially with the special attack boost. They do, sorry, special defense boost, but they will... Okay, so they're going into the Snowscape now. Which is fine, I still get another Photosynthesis boost. Thanks to my booster energy. Means I think they're gonna bring in, I think they're gonna try to bring in, what's it called? Calyrex. They could bring in, there's only one thing I could see them try to bring in Calyrex. They try to do this, that's to bring in Calyrex. Alright, so they haven't really been able to do a hell of a lot of damage to me. What I think... I still have, I think, one more turn of Trick Room before things are done. They're bringing in Bernard, which means, yeah. They're gonna try to fake out. They've got one of 2 options here. They can fake out Usagi, which they really have no reason to. Or, what I think they're going to do is they fake out Mogwai. So, I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower on Mogwai. Actually, I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is a little bit safer here. Because if they go for the Follow Me, Yeah, which they weren't going to do. Their whole goal here is to stall out my Trick Room. I have not Terra'd yet, which is good. I flinched, fine. So thankfully, Usagi is kind of, Alright, so we're not gonna be able to set up another Trick Room. So I'm gonna go for the, Dragon Pulse onto Bud. And we'll, just go from there. Yeah. So they were fully trying to... Oh, wow. It lived. I didn't get my Trick Room up, which is fine. I can still get through this without the Trick Room. They will not have their boost. I have not used my Terra yet, which means I can easily bring... Okay, so they are actually going to barely survive that. Okay. So... They don't know what my Terra is yet, so I can Terra into Goldar. I can go for the Precipice Blades. Go for that and hope for the best, and I'm going to Flamethrower Bernard. So I do have the speed disadvantage here. So yeah, they were gonna try to go for that. I think I can still... Yeah, I can eat that pretty well. The Precipice Blades won't do as much as I would like them to, but Flamethrower does take out Bernard. And now we run into an issue here with, pretty much this won't hit the blades. I won't take any damage because Precipice Blades doesn't make contact. The real issue is going to be what their final Pokemon is. Because if it's... Sebastian is Calyrex. Okay. So that's fine, because I can outspeed Calyrex. Heavy Slam won't do as much as I would like it to. So we're going to go for the Rock Slide. Rock Slide is kind of the safest move here, because that's going to be super effective. And we'll Flamethrower into Sebastian. Which won't matter. Alright, so that's their Ogerpon down. Calyrex can do a lot, which is an issue. It can't... I don't think it can take anyone out in one hit. If I can get the flinch, that would be great, but Goldar hits the Rock Slide. We got the flinch. Okay. But we're good, because now I can pretty much just finish it off right here. We go into the... let's just go into the Heat Crash. It's gonna get boosted by the sun. They got nothing at this point. Mogwai is faster. For me, like, I know Calyrex. I have used Calyrex I used Calyrex last generation a lot. And I know kind of, for me, my favorite strategy with Calyrex was always trying to go between Speed Swap and Trick Room to try to make sure it can, it can always be brought in, essentially. It was what I like to refer to as it made it easy to go what I like to refer to as idiot mode. Because in that situation, if I'm dealing with Pokemon faster than me, I can just set up the speed, or if I'm dealing with Pokemon slower than me, I can speed swap to avoid having to deal with the Trick Room mode. Or I can go Trick Room and then still bring in speed swap to be able to go from there. I'm gonna change this from Philly to just an abbreviation of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Because that's basically what this team is, what the name's a reference to. Okay, so we are going in against, we're going in against a pretty rough team here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with Goldar and Mogwai. I think that's our play here. We're going to go super aggressive. We're going to bring in Niles. Excuse me, I think we bring Usagi. It's a bit of a rough call, but I think we bring in Usagi. Actually, got a better idea. Gonna bring in Razor. Gonna bring in Razor, because Razor, instead of Niles, will bring in Usagi. So with Razor, we can side Scary Face if we need to. We might have to blow our Terra early, but we'll see how this goes. It's a bit of a gamble bringing both forms of speed control here, but I think I gotta remember, before our next battle, I have to swap out, Oh, okay, so actually, interesting. So that Tyranitar is actually slower than Goldar. That's interesting to know. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna Shadow Claw into Flutter Mane, and we are going to protect. They're gonna Terrasilize, they're gonna Terra Flying, which means I think they expected the Precipice Blades. I think they were expecting the Precipice Blades, which was a good call, to be honest. I was just trying to focus on taking out the Flutter Mane, which I figured is going to try to solo into Mogwai. And after this battle, again, someone's got to remind me to go out and actually change my Terra type. This is gonna hurt, but not a whole lot. Plus, I don't take chip damage from. I'm gonna take a bit of chip damage from the sand, but I think what I'm going to do here, because I still have my boost. They've got their Lunala coming in there. That does also have Moonblast. So what I think I'm going to do here is we're going to, again, we're going to Shadow Claw into Lunala. And I'm going to swap into Razor. We're gonna have Razor kind of take the hit here. Well, unfortunately, not going to be able to set up Sun again, I don't think, but I'm fully expecting, I would rather have Mogwai kind of there in the back. It does unfortunately cost me Photosynthesis boost, but if I can at least get Sun back up. Shadow Claw will unfortunately not take out Lunala due to the going into the Moongeist team, which unfortunately is a bit rough. But Goldar has that Assault Vest, so he can kind of survive. Crunch does a bit, but now the benefit here, I got two benefits realistically. I could set up Tailwind. I think I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide here. Going to set up the Tailwind. It's a bit risky. Oh, okay. So they couldn't get past it. Alright. So I must have taken out their win condition, I guess. Well, they weren't expecting Goldar to be Assault Vested, which the biggest piece of advice I'd gotten when I was working on this team from, again, Sableye VGC, was to try and focus on one of 2 items for Groudon. And that was going to be either Clear Amulet or Assault Vest. Now, with the Assault Vest, I do run, while it does give me a chance to put in an extra damaging move in the form of Heat Crash, it does give me the risk, it does, I do run the risk of things like Chlorophyll Venusaur causing problems for me, where I don't have Protect and I can't, or Grassy Glide, Rillaboom. But yeah, I need to quickly should practice with the Reg G team. Yeah, if you wanna get a battle in, I'm more than happy. I just gotta change Mogwai's Terra type real fast, because I forgot that they're still Terra Ice from when I was running them for the Indigo Disc. So we need to go to Adali real fast. How you doing, Zardy? Also watching Orlando. I've actually got it live right now while I'm streaming. I'm also very interested to see, because like I know, given everything, how everything's kind of lining up, it kind of seems like watching Orlando too. Nice. So I'm trying to think, like Reg G. We're assuming this is 3 months, right? So May to July. That would mean when it I think with Worlds this year, it's gonna be kind of similar to last year, where we're getting a very similar. Oh, sorry. Where we're. Let me double check when. Let me just quickly. I'm just trying to check when the regulation. Let's see. When is August 31st? Okay, so Reg G runs till the end of August, which means I think they learned from last year's Worlds. I thought maybe it was ending like the month before, but no, it's ending like a couple of days after Worlds, which means they're giving people more of a kind of even playing ground to really understand what how the meta is going to work heading into Worlds. I know from watching Wolf Glick last year's season, one of the biggest pains in the ass for them was trying to figure out the meta. Like, it was changing as they were flying to Japan, as they were there the week before, trying to get everything really set up. All right, let's go ahead and let's put Mogwai back on the team. And let's quickly change the team name. Because Philly does not quite. Okay. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. That was literally the reason why I called it Philly, because this is a Sun team. I gotta go with the references. Like, my current Reg F team is called Muffin Button. Because Muffin Button. It's part of the reason why I've actually got a Muffin Button sound redemption. Because anytime I want to bring Whimsicott now, I've got a sound bite ready for it with Muffin Button. But I got a second shiny Whimsicott. Just so am I. Like, I'm very hesitant. Like, I've got one more tournament that's I can actually do. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of been the thing with the way these metas have been set up, where it's like the 3 month kind of stretches. It feels like by the time that final month comes around, we know the new ones announced. Everyone's kind of just over it, and like for me, it's so frustrating trying to go on the ladder with these teams right now, because it feels like I'm just like, it's just the tryhards who really want to make it to the top of the ladder, or like the YouTubers who want to make like the meme content, right? Which, there's nothing wrong with YouTubers making meme content. I think it's hilarious to watch. You know, I think it's hilarious to watch, although granted at the same time, I hate being on the opposite end of the meme content sometimes. But yeah, Reg F, I think at this point, the general consensus is, for the most part, I think again, people are just really done with it. They want to start with the restricted stuff now. Wow. I wonder how common Porygon 2 actually... A lot of people expected this to be a very Trick Room heavy regional, it looks like, just looking at the caster predictions. Because everyone thought Ursaluna. My Reg G team name is Sun Offense. Yeah, same. Yeah. I went more, I guess, direct reference, I guess you could call it. Okay, so we have Calyrex and... Okay, so this is someone who's just trying to have fun with a lot of restricted Pokemon. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 restricted Pokemon plus 2 Steel types. I think the play here, we're gonna lead with Niles, and we're going to lead with Razor, so we can get the Tailwind up. And I'm gonna bring in Goldar and Mogwai in the back. I don't know. Oh, that's Usagi. I don't know if I want to bring Kana. Like, right now, Kana is kind of the outlier on the team. Like, I might swap her out with either Suzuki, my male Incineroar, or, forget what my female Incineroar's name is. But yeah, it seems like Sun teams, like, from what I've understood, the 2 most common restricted Pokemon we're going to see heading into Reg. 4 Porygon, yeah. Yeah, 4 Porygon 2s in the caster predictions. Like I said, I think they expected this to be a very Trick Room heavy tournament. Because, like, with the exception of maybe Komo and Archaludon, there's nothing here that really seems like it's... Go for the Tailwind. Yeah. It seems like it's very reliant on stuff that we... I feel like that one guy always wants to see Skeledirge. I don't think we'll ever see Skeledirge again on a team. Okay, so they're gonna set up the Skeledirge. Alright, so let's go straight into the U-turn into Kyurem. And I'm going to taunt. I'm actually gonna Bleak. No, that's Sunny Day. Did I Sunny Day? No, I'm not gonna Sunny. I'm gonna Bleak Wind. We get that going. Speed drop is not great, because that would unfortunately mean that Okay, I think we're bringing Goldar now. I think we just go straight into Goldar mode. Although, if I'm perfectly honest, I think that might be Spectrier. Icicle Spear, that's gonna hurt. So we get that hitting twice. They do have their grassy terrain up, but I think we just go for the Rock Slide here, and we go for the Bleak Wind. Actually, I think we're gonna go for the Shadow Claw into Spectrier, and we are going to Bleak Wind. So that'll take out the Spectrier. Goldar is going to take a lot of unnecessary heat from that Icicle Spear. But Goldar is pretty beefy, so that's the one good thing, is like, unless this hits... Ooh, that was a crit. Alright, so Goldar does take out the Kyurem now. Actually, technically... See what their last one. Well, they got 2 more. We got Kyogre coming in, which is unfortunate. The good news is I can actually get rid of the... I don't think I Terrasilize here. I think we just go straight for the... We just go straight for the Precipice Blades. And we're going to Sunny Day. Alright, so that takes out their QREM. Kyogre's probably going to take out both of these guys. But they Ice Beam into Razor, which is actually probably the not their best choice. Not their best choice. I think they were expecting Precipice Blades to miss at least one of them. I don't have the Tailwind anymore, which is a bit of a problem. But I have 2 choices here. I could send in Mogwai or I could send in Niles. I think Niles is the play. Because I can, they don't really have a terrain setter. I can, oh shit. I didn't factor in that my, oh, I still have the Grassy Glide. Cool, okay. Let's go for this. It's probably not going to do super a lot. I'm going to Grassy Glide into Kyogre. Because Kyogre will go down through the Grassy Glide unless they Terrasilize, which they would. Arrow Water. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a terrible mistake. This flight to stay in the fight. Alright, so that's Kyogre down. They've only got 1 Pokemon left. I still have Mogwai in the back. And I have not blown my Terra yet. Unfortunately... Oh! Okay, alright, so they're sending in Niles, which is... Honestly... not their smartest play, to be perfectly honest, because now... Yeah, Precipice Blades missed. If Precipice Blades hadn't missed, that would have been it. Like, it's over anyways, because Mogwai can still Terrasilize. I'm not going to Terrasilize Goldar here, because Mogwai kind of has the best option here. They have not... They've already blown their Terra. I have not revealed mine yet, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to Precipice Blades. I'm going Terra Steel, Dragon Pulse. So I'm actually surprised that Wolf decided to bring the Genius of a Healthy meta here. Neil missed his flight, so now it's Wolf versus Neil. Right. That makes sense. Yeah, I have... Like, aside from one of the round 4 stream battle, I actually didn't watch much of Orlando Regionals, to be honest. And the only reason I watched the round 4 yesterday was because of a member of the Toronto crew. The Toronto VGC crew was actually on there. Olivia Moldetsky, or I don't remember what her name is, but she's part of the Toronto crew. I actually took her on my last PC, the first round of the last PC I was in. She's really solid player, to be perfectly honest. Like, you would be shocked to know how intense the local Toronto scene is. Like, there's like a lot of the best players in Canada, I feel like, are in Toronto specifically. And I'm pronouncing. Alright, we're gonna continue battling. But yeah, this is also, like, with the exception of Kana, this is actually the first team I've really started working on sorry, with the exception of Kana and Razor, this is the first team I've worked on that actually has, like, more mixed up, Ooh, okay. So we have... This is gonna be an interesting team. This is gonna be a very interesting work again. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead with Usagi. I'm gonna bring in Niles. Never been to Toronto. I want to go check out that VGC scene. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I know a lot of players who their only real experience with the Toronto VGC team have been Toronto regionals. I think we bring Goldar, and I think we bring Mogwai again. I Actually... Actually, I have a better idea. We're gonna lead with... We're gonna bring Mogwai. We're gonna leave Goldar behind. And I'm gonna bring Kana. I'm gonna bring Razor. Kana, Razor. I'm gonna bring Kana. Kana a good idea? No, I don't think Kana's a good idea. We'll bring Goldar in the back. We'll bring Goldar and Mogwai in the back. Actually, looking back at Wolf's team here, his team here seems very similar to the team that won him Charlotte. He's got the well, he's got some similarities with like Urshifu, with Incineroar. We're leading with Grimmsnarl and okay. So, what I think we're gonna do here, stuff like Incineroar and Salamence are the reasons why, like, I wonder if bringing in a, I think I'm faster than Grimmsnarl. I think Niles is faster than Grimmsnarl. It might not be. It might not be. Okay, Niles is faster than Grimmsnarl, which means they were going to go for the fake out. Dual Wing Beat is unfortunately going to take out Niles, but that's fine because I get the, He probably will, yeah, to be perfectly honest. Like, this year has felt like a lot like a comeback year for Wolf specifically. Like, I feel like this is going to, like, what I understand, this is going to give him, like, a huge advantage heading into, Actually, we're going to go for the Ice Beam. Go for the Ice Beam, and I'm going to U-turn out. But yeah, they Light Screen, which is fine. That does some good damage, even with the attack drop, to be perfectly honest. Fuck. I think we're going to bring in Mogwai. I think we just bring in Mogwai here. Because I still have my Trick Room ready. Temper Flare. Ooh, okay. That was an interesting choice. So they're probably going to go one of two ways here. I'm going to go for the Moonblast into Grim. Actually, no. We'll go for the Ice Beam again into Salamence. They're probably gonna swap. I don't know if I should Terra yet. I'm going to Hydro Steam into Grimmsnarl. Okay, so they protect with Mence. They're gonna Spirit Break, which is unfortunate. That does hurt. That does drop my special attack, so I'm just a little. I think the play here was probably going to be to double into the Grim. Hydro Steam will do some good damage. Not as much as I was hoping, but yeah, that special attack drop and the Light Screen, huge disadvantage for me, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna Ice Beam. And I'm gonna protect. They're swapping into Fluttermane. Okay. So we're gonna go for the Spirit Break. I, in hindsight, should have gone for the If I can get the freeze on. Okay. So. Shit. Hey, Void, how you doing? How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? I have one more turn of Trick Room, one more turn of Grassy Terrain. What I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go for the Lunar Blessing. We're gonna Terrastalize. No. No. We're gonna terastallize. We're gonna try for the double protect because that's really, I think, all I can do in this situation. Whoa! Oh, I thought my screen was messed up there. We do have to bring in Goldar at some point, but for now, I think the biggest mistake I made here was not bringing in, Protect does not work a second time, so I am going to lose more. I'm going to lose more special attack there, which is unfortunate. Lunar Blessing, I do get some health back. Shadow Ball is going to hurt. Okay. Brass is gone. I think we just go for the protect again. Try to see if I can get a free turn into yeah, so they were gonna try to reduce my HP a little more. Unfortunately, we no longer have Trick Room. But yeah, stuff like this, like the with Pokemon on my team is my favorite. Ooh, that's tough to say because I really just kind of started getting used to it. Fuck, I still have Niles. How the fuck did I forget I still have Niles? Okay, I have an idea. Oh. Was that me? Was that my internet or was that their internet? That was my internet. We're gonna have a problem. I think that was my internet. Shit. Oh, no, that was not my internet. Okay, that's good. I think this is just... I think, like, the one Pokemon I'm considering maybe swapping out here is going to be Kana, because I haven't really seen a reason to bring her. I think I want to find a new fire type to bring in. Okay, so this is a very weird team, because you've got Kyogre and Tyranitar as your weather setters, but you've also got a fire type in the form of Emboar. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead Razor and Mogwai. I think we're bringing in Goldar. I want to say we bring Kana, but I don't know. Because they have a Tailwind setter. I think we bring Kana. I think we bring Kana to this one. See how this works out. But yeah, like right now, Goldar is kind of the one that I feel like has been bringing most of the work. But Goldar is also my restricted Pokemon, right? Salamence and Ogerpon to lead. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So what I think we do here is we're just gonna set up the Tailwind. Did I bring Goldar? I bring Goldar. I can't remember if I did. Okay, I brought Goldar. Alright, so we're gonna set up the Tailwind. Gonna protect. No sense blowing our Terra yet. Because worst case scenario, I have Goldar in the back. Goldar does have the benefit of being Terra Fairy, but I don't want to send him in until... Wow. So, well, the first match here, it's coming down to Wolf's. It's coming down to an Urshifu battle. Wolf's Urshifu does have the Choice Scarf, which means it is going to hit faster. But I think Neil's Urshifu, Neil's Urshifu is full health, and it gets the option of being able to change moves. So yeah, I think Wolf lost this first round. I think, ooh, it's interesting because like that close combat. Ooh! Oh my god. It's an Aqua Jet range. Damn. Man, that was close. You know what? We're gonna Bleak Wind. We're gonna Bleak Wind. Going to Terrasilize. And we're going to Dragon Pulse. Oh shit! I fucking missed that part. Or Terrasilize. I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. That cost me. Fuck. Damn you, Wolf! You threw off my groove. I wasn't paying attention to the friggin'. Wait, hang on. Oh. So, this unfortunately kind of turned into a mistake on their part. So, comments are wild. I haven't been watching the comments, to be honest. Okay, so, wow. Wow, holy fuck, that did so much. Ivy Cudgel does not do a damn thing. And Ogerpon goes down. They misplayed worse than I did. That was a... I think they overpredicted there. I don't know if they were expecting me to go for a flamethrower. Okay, so they've got T-Tar in now. So, here's the funny thing. Here's the thing. I have Sunny Day, so I can get rid of their sand. And I think we just go straight into the flamethrower into Mence. Alright, so Mence is down. Rock Slide is going to miss Mogwai. It is going to hit Razor. Razor survives. How many turns of Tail... Does it matter how many turns of Tailwind I have left? I got one turn of Tailwind left. It's over. It's over. We're just going to go ahead and throw... We're going to throw out the Bleak Wind just for shits and giggles. Because Hydro Steam ends it here. So I'm going to be completely honest here. I think even without that misplay they made, my misplay wouldn't have mattered as much. Roaring Moon or Iron Valiant better? I don't think either of them are really good anymore, to be perfectly honest. I don't think Iron Valiant was ever really good in the first place. Roaring Moon used to have a niche, but it's not nearly as good as it used to be, unfortunately. And I know this from experience. Because I used Roaring Moon at Toronto Regionals last year. But, I brought it back after, and okay. this team is going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. I think what we're gonna do... We need to bring Goldar because of Miraidon. I think we definitely bring... I think we bring Razor. I think we bring Goldar. I think we bring Niles. Bring Razor, bring Niles. I think we have to bring Kana. And we bring Goldar in the back. Because with Miraidon there, the biggest thing we have to worry about is that Hadron engine. And that Terapagos is going to be a problem. The Terapagos is like really good at taking hits. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna taunt Mrs. Egg. And I'm going to U-turn into the floor. What's it called? What's the name of the goddamn Pokemon now? Meowscarada. Wow, so that Foul Play did a decent amount of damage, all things considered. You go down to the Sash. We've got Neil's back now. I think we're gonna send in Kana, because Kana outspeeds. I think I have my Tailwind up, so Kana should outspeed. Double check. No, we don't have. We don't. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Tailwind because I taunted last time, and I think we're just going to Brassy. I think we're just gonna go ahead and Ivy Cudgel the Meowscarada. Bit overkill at this point, but we need to take that thing out. Got Fluttermane now. I think the play here is we just go straight into the Fluttermane. So I'm gonna Bleak Wind, and we're gonna Ivy Cudgel. Because Kana will be faster thanks to the Tailwind, because she's max speed. And Flutter has terrible defense. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I would say, just in terms of typing, just to go back to Void's question about whether Roaring Moon or Iron Valiant is better, I think Iron Valiant is better typing-wise, but I think Roaring Moon, even though it's kind of lost its niche, I think Roaring Moon is still kind of maybe slightly better than Iron Valiant. I don't know, maybe that'll change with Red G, but it's really hard to say. They're brick breaking because they can't really do anything. To be perfectly honest, bringing Blissey was going to be super ballsy to begin with. That's their Hadron engine ready to go. What I think we're going to do is we're going to Sunny Day. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel and take out... Actually... Yeah, we're not going to Terra yet. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel. Because worst case scenario, I have Goldar in the back now. If they take out whoever they take out here. Kana stays. Razor goes down. They go for the discharge, which was a rough play for them, I think. I think we're gonna send Niles in so that we can get rid of their terrain. And we're going to go ahead and Woodhammer. We're just gonna Woodhammer and an Ivy Cudgel. I'm not even gonna Terrasilize, I think. Just do as much damage as possible. Go for the Draco. Okay. That's fine because I can just Grassy Glide them out now. Even if the Tailwind's gone, I can just Grassy Glide. Yes, the Tailwind's gone, but I can go. I take him out with the Grassy Glide at this point. We got the Miracle Seed boost. Grassy Glide takes out Miraidon. And I'm just going to Precipice. Okay. I'm actually going to take a quick little break before I do another battle here, because I need to use the bathroom. I will be back in a bit. Hopefully I don't miss much while I'm gone. Well, that was a hell of a time to come back. Wolf won. Cool. Good for him. That's gotta give him a huge advantage heading into Honolulu. Ooh, okay. Okay. Nope. This is from Pokemon Go. Goldar's from Pokemon Go. Alright, let's go, I think we go Razor and Niles sorry, Goldar and Niles to start. I don't know if we bring Mogwai, to be perfectly honest. I think we definitely bring Kana. No, we gotta bring Mogwai because it'll Landorus. Bring Mogwai. But I think we bring Razor. But yeah, Groudon's from Pokemon Go. Goldar's from Pokemon Go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Again, heading into like, from what I understand, I think because he's won 2 regionals now, that gives him kind of a better resistance, a better chance to head into day 2 for Worlds, right? Alright, Thundurus and Garganical to start things off. That is absolutely okay. Got the terrain up. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna fake out the Thundurus. Gonna go for the Precipice Blades into Garganical. Yeah. That's crazy. I think the smartest play there was definitely not terastallizing that Amoonguss. It was, you know, keeping Amoonguss, like, realistically. Alright, so we got Fake Out, which means they were probably going to try to go into... Doesn't affect Thundurus. I get the feeling Garganical might be going for the Salt Cure. Stealth Rock, okay. That's fine. I think we're just gonna go for the Grassy Glide and the Rock Slide. Because terastallizing gets me nothing right now. Now, Garganical can actually eat this move pretty well, considering Precipice Blades does a bit more than Grassy Glide, if I remember correctly, even with the terrain boost. They're going for Wide Guard, which means they were... Okay, so unfortunately, Rock Slide won't do anything here, but I can at least take out the Garganical, hopefully. Damn! Okay. Rock Slide, unfortunately, doesn't do anything. I think I've got a better play here. I'm gonna go for the, Wood Hammer. And we're gonna Heat Crash the Thunderous. I think we just go for damage here. Forget the, So yeah, they were expecting me to go for the Rock Slide again. I don't know really what Thunderous can do here. Dark Pulse. Okay, that's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna take him out. There's the chance of the flinch, unfortunately. Thunderous goes down, which is good. Woodhammer lands, which it will take it out thanks to the terrain, thanks to the Miracle Seed, thanks to Stab. Now it just comes down to who their next two Pokemon are. Got Ogerpon in. Got their own Groudon. But here's what I think we're going to do. We have to go for the Wood Hammer. Going to Terra Fairy. Gonna go for the Rock Slide, because that'll do some good damage to Ogerpon. Oh yeah, so this is very similar actually to his I think he had Landorus on his Charlotte Regionals team. I definitely remember him bringing Urshifu and he always brings Fluttermane. Fluttermane is like probably like the single most used Pokemon he brings to tournaments. Crash is going to take out Niles, which is unfortunate. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna, if we bring in Razor or Mogwai, I think we bring in Razor for now, because Razor has that ability to go for the Bleak Wind. While I do eat the Stealth Rocks, go for that Bleak Wind. We're going to Precipice, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna Spiky Shield, which is fine. So Bleak Wind will do some good damage to Groudon. I think that's an Assault Vest set, to be perfectly honest. So Precipice will do some good damage to their Groudon. Heat Crash does take out Razor, unfortunate. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. Don't have Grass up anymore. I still have Mogwai, who will outspeed their Groudon, I believe. Even with the, Okay, I think the biggest mistake I made there was not going for the sun, was not trying to set up the Tailwind or anything. But we're gonna go for the Precipice. Because without Sun, Ogerpon can still do some good damage. It really can. Terastallizing, I think, is what's saving Goldar right here. So it it comes down to whatever Ogerpon decides to do. But for the Horn Leash, they were going into Mogwai, which was... I mean, honestly, it was kind of a coin toss. Either way would have been good. I just happened to call it correctly. So their Groudon's the only Pokemon left. It can't take out both Goldar and Mogwai. Goldar is unfortunately going to take a little bit of heat from the Precipice Blades. But he does have a little bit of that chonk. So we're going to go for the Hydro Steam, and we're going to go for the Precipice. Fuck it, let's just go for the Shadow Claw. It doesn't miss. Yeah, so they had nothing. I think, has anyone ever won 2 regionals in the same season? But like I said, like, you know, they're mentioning how Wolf's, you know, won nine former regional championships. Wow, Urshifu Rapid with the fucking comeback too. Like, this, I think has been like. Look at this again. I think with the exception of Raging Bolt, I feel like this season has been, or sorry, this tournament was very much like a Reg D tournament, almost. Sorry, a Reg E tournament. Alright, so this is gonna be a bit rough. It's gonna be a bit rough. I think we're gonna lead with Razor for sure. We can get the Tailwind up if we need to. Bring Niles. I think we definitely bring Mogwai. Now the question is, do we bring Kana or do we bring Goldar? I think Goldar might be the better play, just to deal with their Giratina. Although Usagi also has the benefit of Terra Fairy. So yeah, next one's gonna be Indianapolis Regionals, which is gonna be our first tournament of Reg G. And we got LAIC at the end of May, and sorry, not LAIC, LA Regionals. Then it's NAIC. LAIC is in fucking November. It's NAIC. It's I'm actually like really curious when it comes to Alright, so they're pretty much doing things exactly how I kind of expected them to, so we're gonna go for the Tailwind. Going to fake out the Aqua Cresp. Yeah. I wonder if that's actually Walking Wake's French name. Might be French, it might be Spanish, I don't know. Oh yeah, same. Alright, so they were not expecting me to have the Covert Cloak. We did the smart play there. They did not have the Covert Cloak, because I don't think anyone's really gonna... Okay, let's go for the... Do I go for the Bleak Wind? I think we go for the Bleak Wind. Going to Terrastallize... No. We Terrastallize? No, I don't think we Terrastallize. We're gonna just go straight for the Wood Hammer. Wood Hammer, I don't think I'll take it out, but yeah. Just lives it. Owls unfortunately goes down there. Parting shot, so they're gonna try to drop my special attack. Which is fine. Honestly, that's fine. I think the play here is going to be to bring in Mogwai and hold off on Giratina. Oh, ooh, okay. All right. Well, that's gonna be the tough thing there. Almost have to bring in Goldar to deal with their Giratina, but they have their they still have their Incineroar in the back. Why is there suddenly no sound? There's no sounds. Is that just on the YouTube feed, or is that like just sound completely cut out on what's at LA? Yeah, LA is May 25th to the 26th. Yeah, it's a semi-restricted, so there's one restricted Pokemon allowed. Let's go for how many turns of Tailwind do I have left? Got 2 turns of Tailwind left. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use my Terra now. Going to Bleak Wind. Probably won't take out their it probably won't take out their okay. Alright. They're bringing out Incineroar now. They're gonna try to go for the parting shot. But yeah, Reg-G, you're allowed 1 restricted Pokemon per team. So like the big common thing we're gonna be seeing is a lot of Groudons, I think, and a lot of Shadow Rider Calyrex. So let's see what I think they're gonna terrasilize their yeah. Terra Fairy, I'm in trouble. Terra Electric, okay. So it no longer has any I'm really upset I didn't bring Kana into this. Although Kana doesn't have Stomping Tantrum anyways. So misses Giratina. Not many Koraidon. I mean, to be honest, Koraidon, I don't think there's much benefit to bringing Koraidon in here. Alright. So I don't have Tailwind anymore, which is a problem. My last turn of Tailwind. They still have their Raging Bolt. No, wait, Walking Wake. They still have their Walking Wake. Wait, hang on. Do I still have a turn of Tailwind? Oh, I still have a turn of Tailwind. Okay. Then we're golden. Because I can Rock Slide. And I can Hydro Steam. They're probably gonna just like hard swap. Nope, okay. So Hydro Steam takes out Incineroar, which is good. Rock Slide will do some good damage to Giratina, but unfortunately the oh! Damn! Okay. So now we have a problem here. We have a problem here. Oh, they have Lando. Okay, we have a. I was not. I didn't think that Landorus would be here. I think I lose this. I think I just straight up lose this. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide, but I think I straight up lose this. The Lando is gonna have a Choice Scarf for sure. Like, I'm legit wondering, like, I've been having second thoughts about the set I run for Goldar, who's my Groudon. So I wonder if... It is easy to take out Shadow Cal, you are right. The Stomping Tantrum is going to hurt, unfortunately. Ooh, the Invisible Focus Sash! Just do Sucker Punch. Yeah, but then you... It's very likely going to be run alongside Indeedee. It's very likely that you're gonna see Calyrex Shadow run alongside Indeedee to try to prevent that. Why'd you sell all your TMs, Void? You kind of need those. Okay, so, we might be fucked here. We might be fucked. It's very much going to depend on whether or not, Mogwai outspeeds. If Mogwai doesn't outspeed, we're fucked. Okay, Mogwai outspeed. Whew! We're good. We're fine. Maybe. Don't want to use your TMs? I mean, you need to use your TMs if you want to build a team, but I can kind of understand what's that. Oh, damn. So, I think we just won. I think we just won off a flinch. Because Hydro yeah. That flinch, I think that flinch saved my bacon. But also, again, the fact that I either just barely outsped that Walking Wake, or I won the speed tie. Because, like, I think I have my stats here. Let me check, see if... Well, it's, oh, okay, so it's not quite there, so... Fresh. Shadow Claw. Flamethrower. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, so this is not quite the updated team I have. I do have to change up some stuff here. But Walking Wake has... Oh, shit, that's right. Walking Wake has 200, invested in speed. So either I... just in case I decide to get back online. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, but we got a rain team here. Think. No, because... This is a Reg F team, for sure. But it's also not a rain team, which is very weird. Okay, we don't have an Intimidate user. I think our play here is going to be to leave... Definitely bring Goldar. Goldar is going to be king here. Don't know if we bring in Razor or not. I think I'll bring Razor for now. No. I think I'll bring Usagi, because they have a Tailwind setter. We'll bring Usagi. Problem with Goldar is going to be that, the Archaladon. I think we bring Kana for this one. We definitely think bring Kana, and I think we bring Niles. I think we leave, because again, the real problem we're going to be dealing with here is going to be that Archaladon, because they're going for a beat-up strat here. That Archaladon is pure defense with body press, I guarantee you. Because, like, with Whimsicott, you've got kind of a similar thing. Oh, Whimsicott and Malamar. Interesting. Okay, oh, I think we just Rock Slide. And... Trick Room. They're gonna taunt, which is kind of to be expected. So I can still get my Trick Room going here. Superpower is going to hurt, unfortunately, and that's, Hey, Max, how you doing? I get the distinct feeling with this, that Malamar is going to be a problem. I think we have to Terrasilize here. No, we're not going to Terrasilize Goldar. I think we Terrasilize Usagi. And we Moonblast. So I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. Yeah, I just saw him too. Damn, like what has I think I was asking. Oh, motherfucker. And it's still actually slower than me. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm actually faster than it, so I think I have an idea here. So that's their sash gone. I'm gonna swap out Usagi here. Galadon the Treasure Hunter. Okay. This is a problem. I'm gonna Heat Crash the Malamar, and I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna bring Kana in. No, I'm gonna bring Niles in. Because with Niles in the back, I have the benefit of being able to, Grassy Glide, if I need to. But I can also U-turn out to take out that Malamar, which it does have the defense boost, which is problematic. They Terra Fairy their Chaladon. Terra flying. Okay, so they were expecting the Precipice Blades. That's fine, because that gives me a super effective attack. But this won't do a lot because of the... Never mind! I was gonna say, this won't do a lot because of the, defense boost, but, I guess I was wrong. We've got Delphox coming in. So I think we just go for the Rock Slide here. Safest, we Rock Slide, we Fake Out. Safest play. Then we U-turn. I don't think Goldar survives this, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh! Okay, Goldar is faster. This is the Delphox, that's fine. Delphox can't attack anyways. I was right about that Chaladon, it's pure defense. But it's either Stalwart or Sturdy. That's either Stalwart or Sturdy. Alright. Let's just U-turn out. Heat Wave is gonna hurt. Ugh. Alright, so we got the flinch on the Archaladon. Sunlight's gone. But now we have a problem. Maybe we don't. I have an idea. I'm gonna send in Kana, we're gonna swap. Kana won't be able to do a lot, unfortunately. She won't be able to do a lot here, unfortunately, but it gives me the free chance to swap in Usagi. I'm gonna take out their Archaladon. Ivy Cudgel Archaladon. Don't know if it has Protect, that's the problem. I'm pretty sure that's it's a Sturdy Archaladon. Because it has, it's either Sturdy or it's Stalwart. Hard to say. But here's what we need. Here's what we need to do. Heat Wave is going to hurt. It will. That's just an unfortunate fact at this point. Fair, I just usually solo 6-star raid and sell the ability. Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to go for the Trick Room, I think. And we're going to... I have to Ivy Couple. It's not going to do a lot, unfortunately, but it's the best I got. Yeah. They had nothing at that point. I think what saved me there was critting the Malamar with that Heat Crash. Right now you're thinking of trying to Mirite on Iron Crown Core. I think that's... I think the problem with that you run into is you're just better off going Booster Energy, Iron Crown, and Indeedee. And by that point, you know, you might as well just, if you're gonna go Indeedee on a team, you might as well just swap out Iron Crown for Spectre or sorry, for Calyrex Shadow. I think the thing that's gonna worry me about this team is, like, when it comes time for the regulation to actually start, like, how much the meta is going to change around. Okay, so this is not a regulation G team because Mew's there. So this is just someone trying to have fun on the ladder, I think. Here's the problem. I don't have much of an answer for that Azumarill, unfortunately. Like, most of this team can be soloed by Niles and Kana. So I think we're gonna lead with Niles and Kana on this. We're gonna bring Razor in the back. Actually, I've got a better idea. Lead with Niles and Razor, then bring Kana and Mogwai in the back. Mogwai? Do we bring Mogwai? Actually, I think we leave Mogwai at home. Shit. We bring Mogwai or not? Because none of these are really... Like, really the only Pokemon Goldar is good against is going to be that Mew. I mean, okay, Cleavor as well, because of the, because Rock Slide will actually do a decent amount of damage. It's rough. It's rough to think about. So, let's see how this works out. By the way, if anyone does want to battle, just let me know. Let me know. I'm open for battles, of course. Alright. So we have Mew and... Well, this is actually kind of the best way it could have gone, to be perfectly honest. So we're gonna Grassy Glide. I'm gonna set up the Sunny Day. You want to battle but you're not ready? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Like, if you want to... I mean, like, yeah, we can do it another time if you want. Leech Life, it's going to hurt. But, honestly, like... Sparkle. Cleavor, okay. Alright. With Cleavor here, I think what we're going to do, I think we just Grassy Glide again. Grassy Glide and we Tailwind. Because Goldar can come in and kind of solo a lot of this. I would battle, but I'm most likely not renewing my Nintendo sub for a while. I get that. So they're going to get their Stealth Rocks up, unfortunately. We are going to lose Niles here. But the beauty of this is, even with the clean swap, because we're going to get a clean swap here, Stone Axe will take out... Oh, yeah, the Rock Slide will take it. No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, so... Let's just get Goldar in here. So we still got a few turns of Sun left. Right? Yeah, 3 turns of Harsh Sunlight, 3 turns of Tailwind, 3 turns of Grassy Terrain. We're fine. Rock Slide. We Terra? I think we Terra. Terra Rock Slide. Let's just go for 3. Going Rock Slide on Cleavor is very weird to me, because... so that takes out their Cleavor. Just noticed that my Hypnotic Silly Man is actually... Yeah, I've seen weirder. Okay, so that's... Either Leech Life is the only move that Mew knows, or that's a banded Mew. Azumarill. Okay, so this is where things kind of start to suck. We're gonna go for the Precipice Blades, I think. No, we're gonna Shadow Claw. Okay, I don't know if that Azumarill has I honestly don't know if that Azumarill has I'm gonna taunt the Azumarill just in case, because that could be Belly Drum. That could be, Terra Water. That could... I don't know if that's, Huge Power or Sap Sipper, to be perfectly honest. If it's Sap Sipper, Kana can't do a damn thing. That does some good damage. Struggle Bug. Interesting. The Liquidation is not going to do as much, thankfully, because of the sun, but it will take out Razor. The good news is, Azumarill is in range where I can take it out with a Shadow Claw if I really want to. Got Kana. I still have, I think, one more turn of Sun. Whoa, websites. I know. So legitimate. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go for the Precipice Blades, and I'm gonna go for the Grassy Glide into Mew. Honestly, right now, Grassy Glide is... Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, when you're doing casual battles, you can see all the nicknames, right? You can't see them on ranked. Because, like, you know, that's the problem. Like, you got so many people who will nickname their Pokemon in a way where it's something like the most offensive name possible. Right? Or, you know, you'll have someone who just spams nothing but legendaries, who will come up here. Like, this is just kind of the ladder where people just go really to have fun, and I try not to judge, unless you're bringing a Pokemon with a website name to, like, a tournament, I'm not gonna judge you on it, to be perfectly honest. I'll be like, oh, okay, so that's, you probably bought that off a website, that's fine. You know, just don't bring it to a tournament. That's always kind of been my mindset when it comes to people who will get stuff off of Machamps or whatever. Okay. Oh. Hey. Huh. So this is fun. Going Niles, we're going Razor. We're definitely going Goldar. I don't have a problem, just haven't seen one in a while. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the general mindset I think people have. Unless your name is fucking Verlisify, I don't think people tend to have a problem with people bringing... As long as you're not bringing them to tournaments, right? Or bringing them on the ladder. I don't know. Do we bring Kana? Do we bring Kana or do we bring Mogwai? I think we bring Kana. I think we just bring Kana. Because, like, Goldar handles most of this team on his own. Rock bottom, rock bottom, rock bottom, I know. Yeah, Goldar handles most of this team on his own. Pretty much the only one he doesn't immediately take, the only ones that he doesn't immediately take out are Gastrodon and Iron Valiant. Joke slam, yeah. But yeah, Void, you're asking, like, about people, you know, this is a situation where we might start seeing Iron Valiant getting a lot of play because Miraidon is now here. The only thing is, it's very easy to counteract this just because of, because all you really need to get rid of the terrain is friggin', like a Rillaboom or an Indeedee. It could, yeah. Attitude adjustment? Yes. Or we could call it by its original name, the FU. That's seriously what the AA used to be called. Because originally he started using that move as kind of because he was shooting with Lesnar when he started doing that. Okay, so you're leading. That is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine because we are going to taunt. We're going to taunt. And we are... No, we're not going to U-turn. We're grassy. No, let's fake out. Let's fake out just to test the waters. You got me in the rest. RKO out of nowhere. Oh my god. My god. Ah, see, this is why I didn't go for the grassy glide. They were expecting it. Clearly. Now, actually, they've made it so that Goldar can pretty much take out everyone on this team. TikTok is a bunch of wrestling now. I love it. Ice Beam into Niles. No freeze, thankfully. But I think we're going to set up the Sunny Day now. I'm going to set up the Sunny Day. And I'm going to... I don't know if we've grassed it. I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn just to be safe. U-turn? Yeah, let's U-turn. Let's U-turn out and we'll hit Akira. Actually, fuck it. Let's Wood Hammer. Let's Wood Hammer and take out Akira. Yeah, so they're swapping out. I'm doing okay. You know, getting comfortable with the team now. Okay, so there's their terrain gone, which is why I'm glad I didn't go for the, I'm really glad I didn't go for the grassy glide. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Tailwind up, which is a problem, but we can work around it. That's their Raichu down. I need to get rid of this terrain. So we're gonna send in Goldar. I haven't Terra'd yet. This is the important thing to remember. I have not Terra'd. Phantasm. Okay, so they've got their Iron Valiant. This will hurt. I'm gonna Terra. We're going to Precipice Blades. They've already blown their Terra. I'm going to swap in Kana so that I can get rid of their terrain once Niles comes back in. I think the biggest mistake I made here was taunting instead of going for the Tailwind turn 1. I can say that right away. I should have Tailwinded. Hey, Iowa Coconut, how you doing? What's the difference between Undisputed Universal Champ and Universal Champ, then World Heavyweight Champ? Undisputed Universal Champ and Universal Champ are basically the same thing. Okay, so I get a clean swap, that's good. And then the World Heavyweight Champ is just a title for a different brand. Oh, fuck. Well, that sucks. Because they're gonna be able to get their terrain right back. Yeah, it really was. New to competitive, trying to learn. Yeah, I've lost all 4 showdown matches I've tried. Oh, trust me, I get that. I've VGC tips. I'm unfortunately the worst person you can ask about this. I'm still fairly new to VGC myself. Best tip I can give you is just like, you know, kind of what you're doing here. Just, you know, following people who do battles, trying to get some kind of insight on that. Okay, so you're gonna try to overheat here. Spiky? I think we spiky. No. I think we... Yeah. Oh yeah, it kind of does, but Wolf is someone who kind of does a lot of... Ah, damn. I should have gone for the heat crash. This will still do a lot of damage. Or, you know, enough. Alright, so Kana goes down. Hasn't so far, but at least makes good... Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Wolf is definitely someone who's fun to watch. I would say the people you really want to learn more about like competitive VGC would be someone like a oh yeah, Wolf 1. Okay, so we're gonna fake out the Miraidon. Now we're going to... Ooh. Sun do I have? On a sunlight. As a tip, too much defense and offense could be a problem. Yeah, he won because Amoonguss was like the big savior there. All right, let's go for the Heat Crash. Isn't gonna do a lot, unfortunately. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Claw turn 1, and we fake out. Yeah, so they were expecting that. I can at least take out. Yeah, Amoonguss is indeed a Pokemon. Yeah, no, you never want to bring... Oh, it's gonna hurt. Not super effective, though. That's the good thing. But holy fuck, that did a lot. Okay, so that should put it in range where... Oof. Gonna go for the Precipice Blades. Going to go for the Grassy Glide. Have to. Also hit 100 subs. Nice, congrats! Oh, it lives on 1. Electro Grip, so it's gonna... Yeah. So basically, they're gonna take out Goldar, but Grassy Terrain takes it out here. It is bulky, yeah. It's bulky as hell. Sunlight's gone, that's fine. I still have my terrain. Yeah, Grassy Glide, it's over. Yeah, they were pretty much expecting that. Yeah, we can. You know what? I take back everything I said about Kana not being useful here. She is putting in the goddamn work. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to swap out for Grassy Glides, but yeah. Your ET team, yeah, exactly. Just, again, you have to keep in mind with that, it might never be a good idea to lead with Miraidon in that situation. But yeah, like the team I was facing there was a full ET team. Because they also had Iron Boulder and Iron Thorns, or Iron Leaves, on that team. Okay, Calyrex Shadow. So this is going to be a bit scary, because we've got Calyrex Shadow and Chi-Yu. This is going to be rough. I think the play here is going to be to lead with Usagi. I think we have to bring Goldar here. And it's a choice between Mogwai, I don't think is very helpful here. We definitely bring Goldar. But I don't know if we bring Niles. I think we bring Mogwai, because Mogwai would be helpful for, Oh, I don't have Scary Face, that's right. Adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. Yeah, let me just finish this battle and we can go Void. Cresselia is not restricted, no. Razor. Bring Niles. Bring Niles. Cinderace, Calyrex, Ice Rider, Giratina, Whimsicott, Gliscor, and Revavroom. It's an interesting idea. Yeah. Yeah. Box Legendaries, Mewtwo, Calyrex's Horsey forms. Yeah. I think it's on Cerebi, yeah. Showdown will show... Oh, balls. Play Gen 9 double battles Ubers? Fair enough. Okay, so we don't have... It's a good thing I don't have berries on my team. We have a problem now. We have to Trick Room, but I have to use my Terra now. And we're gonna Shadow Claw. Actually, fuck it. Let's Precipice Blades. Actually, Precipice? Rock Slide? Let's Precipice. Trying to flex with shinies on Showdown, it's just a button you click. Yeah. Well, I mean, because that's the thing. Showdown is, first and foremost, meant to be a way to test teams out before you go on, right? So they're going to Terra Fairy, which is going to suck. This is going to hurt like a bitch. Like, I am so glad Goldar has an Assault Vest. Yeah, exactly. Tapu Koko, I wish Tapu Fini would be good, but like, you know. What are you gonna do? So D-Gleam, this is gonna hurt. Thankfully I have my vest, and I got my thickest fuckboys. And girls. Precipice Blades, unfortunately misses Calyrex, but that does take out Flutter. Kind of, yeah. I would say, yeah, I had fewer weaknesses as well. By right balance between brute force and setup. Yeah, it's kind of a learning curve when it comes to VGC, to be perfectly honest. Right, so I got their Raging Bolt. I'm gonna go for the Lunar Blessing. And we're gonna go for the Precipice Blades again. I wish I had Helping Hand, to be honest. I'm wondering if I should swap out Ice Beam for Helping Hand, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, exactly. The Goldar will be able to take another, Oh, damn, they were going for the... Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Not always. Sometimes going for a defensive Terra is actually going for an offensive Terra is not the worst thing in the world. Okay. We have a problem now. We have a problem. I'm gonna Moonblast their Calyrex. I'm gonna Moonblast their Raging Bolt. We're gonna go for the Shadow Claw into Calyrex. Yeah, because they weren't going to go for the Thunderclap because they want to get rid of that. They want to get rid of Groudon first. Now, there's a good chance that Calyrex has Focus Sash. Thunderclap range, yes. But the problem... Oh, Focus Sash wasn't going to goddamn matter. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. It had a berry. It had a berry. I forget this shit. This is why I got to start learning how to take notes. Like I said, it's pretty much just a learning curve. Oh. It comes down to either the RKO or the Stunner, to be perfectly honest. Alright, let's go for the Precipice Blades, because that's it. We're done. They got nothing. Like, they can maybe take out Goldar, but I think I have Mogwai in the back, so... Yeah, doesn't matter. Precipice lands, they had nothing. Basically, the only hope they had would have been if Precipice Blades missed. Starting in Gen 8 when... Yeah, kind of same. Same. I very much started VGC properly in Gen 8. The other thing I really miss about Gen 8 was the inclusion of the Ultra Beasts. I really wish the Ultra Beasts had been included in Gen 9. Because, like, Pheromosa Calyrex Cresselia was such a common core. It's insane. I mean Calyrex Ice. Even Glastrier Pheromosa. Glacier Pheromosa, Cresselia. What's the code thing? Oh, it is right up here. Give me a minute to get out of here first. Yeah, link code's right up at the top. You can't actually transfer the... Technically, the only Ultra Beast you can transfer into Scarlet and Violet is Necrozma. So, if you can't transfer a Pokemon into Scarlet and Violet, if they are not usable in Scarlet and Violet, they cannot be used in VGC. And essentially, Alright, Coconut, have yourself a good night, bud. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Void, just waiting on you, bud. What rule set do you want to work with? Let me ask you that. Are you trying to do doubles or are you trying to do singles? Okay, I guess you're trying to do doubles, so. Yeah, no worries. Alright. I'll put it official rules 2. That you can use are restricted, but MIET will probably look something like Rotom Heat, Miraidon, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, Incineroar, Sinistcha, Iron Crown, some other mono rotation. Fair enough. Here's the thing, I don't know if Iron Bundle and Iron Hands are gonna be as common. I'm gonna any battle rules, I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna use my Muffin Button team. I'm not gonna use It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's what I call my Reg G team. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And then Muffin Button for rules number for the other side. Which, by the way, we do in fact now have a Muffin Button sound effect in our Channel Point Redemption. Muffin Button. Maybe replace Iron Hands with Urshifu. Yeah, I mean, you can't battle because you have 2 Pokemon with the same held item? Okay. You could have hit X and backed out. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go, so you can use Pokemon with the same items. So you don't have to change around the items. I'll set it up a little different. I'll also use a different team, I think. Although... one could be... oh, not again. Alright, let's try that again. Actually, I think this is gonna be. I know Himmy Turner. He does a lot of online tournaments. I'm probably gonna bring It's Always Sun. Yeah, you can use the same. You can use the same items. I'll just change the rule set, or you can set it to. You can either set it to 4-on-4. Hang on, let me try to find the rule set here. You know what? Set it so that I can set the rules. Yeah. So. Yeah, no, there's certain rule sets where you can, you just, at the very least, you want to make sure you set it to a point where you can, where everything's kind of locked to level 50. So, no restrictions. Basically, every level of Pokemon is there. With that, there's normal rules, where same Pokemon, same items are allowed. Flat rules, you can't use the same Pokemon and the same items. So normal is kind of what we're looking for, which will be a standard 6-on-6. Anything that's it's a 4-on-4 situation is going to be a problem. Right? Ah, the Muffin Button. Alright, so I'm gonna use Muffin Button. Okay, Chansey, Clefairy. Fair enough. Okay. So this is a situation, actually, where, I have an idea. Those. Because neutralizing gas actually causes a problem for this. We have to bring Gregor. If we're bringing Gregor, we might as well just bring Muffin Button. But we're gonna leave with Megazord and Sus. Probably, yeah. But just keep in mind with this, like, I've been doing this a little bit longer than you. Like, here's the funny thing, like, I'm still newer to this than, like, some of the more experienced guys like a Wolf, Glick, or whatever, but Psychic Fangs, and I think we're gonna Rage Powder. Trivia time, let's go. Cause, like, here's the thing. When I'm at the local tournaments I go to, I get my ass handed to me on like a silver platter, right? Which superstars I just say in the mirror? Cause they broke the mold when they made me. That's the Miz. They broke the mold when they made me. Yeah. I came to play. It's the Miz. Yeah, exactly. That's the learning experience. That's kind of the reason why a lot of times I still go to those tournaments, because like that's the only way I'm really going to get better. But at the same time, there's a point where it's the Miz. Wait, hang on, what? Oh fuck, it's Ziggler. Why did I say the Miz? Ziggler. God damn it. Can you tell it's been a minute since I've listened to any WWE theme songs? Let's go for the Pollen Puff. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Which of the following championships has John Cena never held? Okay. You gotta be very careful with Hammer Arm. Like, if you want to use that under a Trick Room scenario, that's actually not a terrible idea, to be perfectly honest. Oh. Weakness Policy Hypno. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna Media Mash. Into Spore. Intercontinental Tag Team. Intercontinental. No, Cena's not terrible, but Cena has won. He has won the WWE Tag Team Championships. He has won the World Tag Team Championships, and he has won the United States Championships. He's never won the Intercontinental Championship. Okay, Heavy Slam was not the best choice there. True Falls. All right. Wait, did I only use 4 Pokemon here? I only used 4 Pokemon. Oh, wow. I'm so stuck in VGC mode, I only used 4 Pokemon. Tailwind, I think we caught Spore. At 25 years, 1 month, 3 days, Yokozuna became the youngest World Heavyweight Champion. At the time. Actually, no, not at the time. That was not Yokozuna. Because The Rock was 26 when he won his first when he became the youngest World Heavyweight Champion. That's false. Oh. I'm so stuck in the VGC mentality. I forgot who was the youngest. As of right now, Randy Orton is the youngest at 24. Let's go for the second board. No, Randy Orton. It was Randy Orton. That site's wrong. It's Orton. He was the youngest WWE champion, not the youngest World Heavyweight Champion. Lesnar had been the youngest champion at 25 years, 1 month, and 13 days at the time. Then Orton won it at 24. He won the World Heavyweight Championship. Which former member of the Shield is the only one to have held it? This is outdated because all of them have held the Intercontinental Championship. It's outdated. All of them have held the Intercontinental Championship at one point or another. Yeah, if I'm perfectly honest, like, I forgot it was 6-on-6. I only chose 4 Pokemon, so... And here's the thing as well. Like, you could have the best team in the world. They have an electric type physical attacker. Oh, Electivire. Electivire, it's not even a question. Alright, so this is where things can start getting a little bit dicey. Because, like, confusion can really screw me over here. Six. WrestleMania 6 in Toronto. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. The fact that I didn't say Electros. Electros is fine, but I like Electros more as a special attacker, to be honest. At the start of 2013, how many world titles has Triple H held? I think he was... Shoot. Because I know his last world title was in 2016. I just can't remember. It was either 13 or 14. GG. GG, Void. It was either 13 or 14. I want to say 14. Because he was a 10-time world champion in 2006. There was a whole bunch of time. There was like a whole bunch of hot potatoes he'd had between 07 and want to say 2010. I just can't remember if it was 3 or 4 titles he held. I just think it has a better move set, to be honest. A better special attacking move pool. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Last time I used the Electros, I wasn't paying attention to stats and stuff, right? 13. Okay. So I can't remember if I said that was, yeah. So 13 is the answer. I can't remember if I said, I know I said it was either 13 or 14, but like, I'm sorry. My brain's kind of all over the place right now. The Electros. Okay, so it does have technically better special attack, sorry, physical attack, but I feel like its special move pool is a little better. John Cena asked Nikki Bella to marry him at WrestleMania 33. Don't remind my buddy James about that, because he hated that because it was an obvious publicity stunt. And he was at the height of his I hate John Cena. He was still at the height of his I hate John Cena phase. Watch like James is just in the background listening right now. It's like, what the fuck? Who mentioned this? Who mentioned this right now? Which of the following is Seth Rollins' signature move? Now, are we talking signature or are we talking finisher? I might opening my picnic table. Big Tickle, the Power Clap, the old Peekaboo, or King's Landing. It's King's Landing. That was his finisher at the time. Because this was still when Game of Thrones was huge. And he wasn't allowed to use the curb stomp anymore because they were still in the middle of a huge concussion lawsuit. Where did the 2016 Royal Rumble? Orlando. I can't remember the name of the exact arena. I just know it was in Orlando. Because they made a big deal because that was when AJ Styles debuted. Beast Mode. Who is he? His finishing move is known as the Tombstone Piledriver. Who is he? Well, there's a couple, but I'm assuming you're talking about The Undertaker. I mean, yeah. That's fair. Although Supercell Slam, isn't that weight-based? Or am I imagining that? Okay. Huh. This one doesn't really have a restricted Pokemon. That kind of scares me a little. I have an idea. We're gonna lead with Razor. We're gonna lead with Niles. Electric High Jump Kick. Ah, okay. Do we bring Kana? We definitely bring Goldar. Question is, do we bring Kana or Mogwai? I'm gonna bring Kana. No, I'm gonna bring No, we'll bring Kana. We'll bring Kana. John Cena is famous for wearing jorts into the ring. Okay, I mean, yeah, nowadays I think it has better stuff. Yeah, electric jump kick, not high jump kick. It's basically the same thing. Just high jump kick does more damage both ways than jump kick. That's literally the only difference. High jump kick does more damage to, does I think 20 more base power damage, and the recoil's a little more if you miss. Ogerpon and Fluttermane, okay. Well. We're gonna have a problem here. I'm going to go for the Bleak Wind, I think. Go for the Bleak Wind. And we're going to Grassy Glide, Flutter. That was a good lead. That was a good lead. They called that real well. Oh, damn. The power of fucking Miracle Seed, I guess. Jesus Christ. Huh. Got Excadrill coming out now. I'm gonna set up the Tailwind. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna Wood Hammer. If they go for the Excadrill, if they go for the Follow Me, I take out their Ogerpon, I think. If they don't, I take out Excadrill. I mean, maybe they swap. That's a possibility. So I can't be flinched. That's the good thing. But yeah, they're sending in T-Tar. They're sending in T-Tar now. Which means now, we're gonna set up the Sunny Day. This is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt. Oh, their Swords dancing! Okay, well, that was a terrible mistake. Ooh, Focus Sash, eh? Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, because I can just, set out the Sunny Day, get rid of their, get rid of the sand, and then we can, okay. Grassy Glide. I'm still faster than that Excadrill. Even without the Grassy Glide, I would have been faster than the Excadrill. But now, we just have that. They still have their Ogerpon in the back. We do lose Razor, which is unfortunate, but now I can bring in either Goldar or Kana, and I think I'm gonna bring in Kana. I haven't Terra'd yet. Here's what we are going to do. Horn Leech, do the T-Tar. Do we Horn Leech or do we Grass? Let's Horn. Okay, hang on, what does more? I forget how much it does. Within 575. I'm gonna Grassy. Horn Leech. Horn Leech. And we'll Grassy. I'm just gonna double in the T-Tar. And Horn Leech takes it out. And that's it. They got nothing. They can't even Terra at this point because it doesn't matter. They can't take. You can't take us both out. So let's just Cudgel and Wood Hammer because it doesn't matter. Honestly, the safer play would have been just to Horn Leech, I think. Because even with that attack boost... Actually, what's a good item for Tornadus? I've kind of seen a lot of people run Covert Cloak. Just so it can get that fake out up. Like, I run Covert Cloak on Razor. Focus Sash as well, yeah. Sometimes, like, if you're worried about, like, Taunt or Encore. Mental Herb is also an option. Alright, I think I'm gonna do... I might just do one more battle and I'm gonna call it a night. Just because I want to make sure I get to bed at a decent time, because I gotta work in the morning. Okay, so... This is a very weird team. This is a 2-2-2 team, so like, they got kind of 2 of each. It's a very weird call on what they could... He's there for Tailwind taunt support. Yeah. So then I would say probably going for the Covert Cloak might be your... the Covert Cloak might be your best play. This is a weird team. This is actually a team I'm kind of worried about, not gonna lie. I think we're going Goldar for sure. Hold on, no, let's leave Razor and Niles. I can't fake out, but I could still potentially do something there. We definitely want to bring Goldar to this. I think we bring Mogwai. Gonna get a whole team of Clefairy. He's gonna spam Metronome. There's actually a metagame where you can do nothing but Metronome. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Oh. This is where things could get a little wonky. Because if they lead Indeedee Armor Rouge, then I can't really do much with like I can set up a Tailwind, but then I gotta worry about the potential of Trick Room. I kind of wish I had... Okay, so they did go Indeedee Armor Rouge. It was unfortunately that was my worst case scenario. They're gonna Expanding Force spam the shit out of everything, because Indeedee always gets the terrain up first. Psychic Seed. So let's just go for Tailwind. Terra now, that's the question. I think we're gonna Terra now. U-turn my way out. Oh. This is where having Side Scary Face could have actually been really helpful. That's such a situational thing, right? Oh, they're gonna... Oh, Expanding Force. That does some good damage. We're gonna have to sacrifice Mogwai here. Actually, no. Don't sacrifice Mogwai. Goldar won't be able to take this. He won't. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. He will not take this level. Even with the Assault Vest. He's taking all of this. Actually, he took it fairly well. Took it way better than I was expecting. Okay. Oh, we're gonna Bleak Wind. And I'm gonna Shadow Claw. Wait. Oh. See, now here's where the mind games come in. If they follow me and I Shadow Claw, I do nothing. If they Wide Guard and I Precipice Blades, I do nothing. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I'm gonna swap into Niles. I'm going to Precipice. I'm gonna risk the Precipice Blades. So this is my first real test, is dealing with Psy Spam. Okay, so they're setting up the Trick Room now. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think Niles outspeeds Goldar slightly. But the problem is going to be that, BLB, being back. Welcome back! Welcome back, Coconut. Alright, let's just go straight into the... I hope for the best. I have to hope Woodhammer takes this thing out. Okay. I have to hope Niles is slower. Yeah. So they went for the energy ball, which means they wanted to get Goldar gone first. Woodhammer will take out their Indeedee. I still have Mogwai. That's the good thing, is that I still have Mogwai. I'm gonna send in Razor. Because they have no way to get the terrain back up. Miraidon, eh? Okay, that's not great. But I can work with this. I can work with this. We're gonna fake out. We're gonna Bleak Wind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at this. Oh, right, wasn't on my first turn. I'm dumb. I forgot. I forgot now as an announcer. Fuck. How the fuck do I forget that? The most basic thing is, don't quote me on this, I don't have Showdown up. Incineroar, Snorlax, Whimsicott, Giratina, Gliscor, and Revavroom. I would say Revavroom is probably not... I can't win this. I fucked up. Psy-Spam still continues to be the goddamn bane of my fucking existence. I'd say Revavroom and Gliscor are definitely ones you don't want to bring into a VGC scenario, because they're just not good. Snorlax is kind of situational. Having some kind of Trick Room setter might not be a bad idea, because you can use Whimsicott to set up Tailwind, but Snorlax does not. Snorlax is better off in a Trick Room scenario. And with Giratina as well. Like, Giratina's got some good bulk, but I would say that's better in a Trick Room scenario too. I would say Gliscor and Revavroom, maybe swap those out for something that can set up Trick Room. No, he cannot learn Baton Pass, no. And the other thing with that is, again, you're just... I said that was going to be my last battle, didn't I? Oh well. But yeah, no, I would say in that situation, again, just getting a Trick Room mode in there might be better, and even something I like you can see with this team was I had a Fire, Water, Grass core kind of going here. Okay, oh boy, I've faced a team like this before. It's not fun. It is not fun in the slightest. Alright, we're bringing Usagi because we need that Trick Room. Bringing Usagi. I think we lead Niles for sure. Bring Mogwai. And... don't know if we leave Goldar behind for this. I think we leave Goldar behind. Alright, Void, have a good night, bud. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, so this will be my last battle for the night, and then I'm calling it, I think. Figured out use Giratina's ability. That's Giratina Origin form you're gonna want. I think I can't remember if you said it was Origin form or not. But also, Giratina is not generally seen as like a high-tier restricted Pokemon to use. Like, it's a solid strategy, and that's I can kind of see where you're coming from with that. But from what I understand, Giratina is not the greatest restricted choice. Grimmsnarl and Urshifu, oh boy. Alright. Let's get this over with. Trick Room. Fake out. normal form, but Showdown says it works. You can't use an item. You have to. It's tough. They're U-turning out, which was kind of what I was expecting. That's probably Scarf Shifu. But I do get my Trick Room up, which is great. Terrapagos. Oh boy. So Terrapagos is a bit rough to deal with, so it's hard to drop Cinderace. I get that. I get that. Okay. I think we're just gonna double into Grimmsnarl here. Not gonna Terra. Because Terrapagos, the big issue with that is going to be it's an absolute fucking unit. But I need to get rid of this Grimmsnarl. I absolutely do. Special attack drop is not really... Oh, God. So that's the other thing. It's going to be that Terrapagos. If I let that set up too much, we're going to have a problem. And I've already let it set up a lot. I've already let it set up. Alright, let's go for the Moonblast into Grim. And the Wood Hammer into Grim. Double into I don't want to use my Terra yet, because once Terrapagos terastallizes, we're in trouble. Calm Mind. Again. Do their next Pokemon. Home Feed. Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna double the Terrapagos now, but I'm going to swap. I'm gonna send in Kana. Actually, I'm gonna send in Kana because I want that Trick Room out of the way just in case. I think we're gonna tear a Wood Hammer. Just try to get as much damage as possible. It's risky terastallizing with Terrapagos there, because if it hits its Terra Starstorm, that does damage to any that does super effective to any terastallized Pokemon. And its ability means I don't think it can take super effective damage. I think that's what it means. They're terastallized. Probably Stellar Terra. Yeah. Here's the problem. Stellar Terra has terastallizing Terrapagos has kind of been known to crash the game. Terraform 0, so we don't have our Terra anymore, which is a problem. Because here's the thing about Terraform 0: it gets rid of terrain, it gets rid of Oh, it's got a Rocky helmet too. Okay, that fucking sucks. Jesus. It's so much damage. Okay. You have to bring your Soggy in. Oh god, I made a mistake. I brought Mogwai without bringing a way to set it up. Well, I mean, I have the booster energy still, so he's kind of idiot-proof in that regard. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? One turn. Okay, I'm gonna Spiky Shield, and I'm going to Lunar Blessing. I fucked up with this one. I fucked up royally. I cannot Terra here. I cannot. I'm going to... I don't know if I want to swap here, to be honest. I can try to... Ice Beam. Because Kana's gonna go down. Kana's gonna go down. I'm gonna Ice Beam to see if I can freeze the Terapagos. Basically, that's the only hope here, is if I can freeze it. Comfy Terapagos is definitely a strategy I have to figure out a way around. I think they went max defense investment into that Terapagos. Freeze it, please. This is literally my only hope. They can just keep going for the floral healing. I got nothing. I let the Terapagos set up too much. I just... Ugh. I'm not going out on a lose. I'm not going out on a loss. I'm sorry. Like, this one is a wash, but I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm not going out on a fucking loss. I think the mistake there, I should not have led with, There were a bunch of mistakes made there, but just Terapagos, I don't know if I have much of an answer for that. Like, I have no fighting moves, so I can't hit it for super effective. I wonder if I hadn't Terra'd Niles and Terra'd Kana instead, or if I'd gone for full offense instead. If one of those potentially could have changed things, but... Ugh. Terapagos is something I'm gonna have to figure out how to counter. Okay, this isn't even a full team. I think we just go with these. Like, the biggest problem I can see with this is if they go... I think this is a pretty manageable team to deal with. I think. Like, Blaziken's really their only speedy Pokemon. I just wonder if they accidentally chose the wrong team while they were going up on the ladder. Well, so not even going up on the ladder, while they were going into casual battles. Because there's an idea of a team here. I can kind of maybe see it. But it's really weird. I wonder if maybe putting a fighting move on Kana is more of an answer, like giving her superpower. Lungus, Snorlax. Huh. Okay, well... I mean, we're gonna fake out the Snorlax, I think. We're gonna Heat Crash. We're just gonna Heat Crash this. They're probably gonna Terrastallize Amoonguss. Oh. They made a mistake. I think they're sending in Indeedee now. Yep. Fake out won't do anything now. Heat Crash will probably take out Amoonguss. I don't... Like, there's a good chance it could have been effects for Amoonguss. It was not. Okay, it was Regenerator. Well, I think their plan here is going to try to set up a Trick Room. Their Snorlax is coming back in. Alright, I think we're going to U-turn. And we're going to Precipice. I mean, okay, I was gonna attack you anyways. So Snorlax is going to have the belly drum go off. Problem is, I'm faster. I'm faster, and I'm about to send in Mogwai. Like, it's possible they could just go for the, yeah, they're going for the... Well, now, here's the problem, because they still have 3 turns of Trick Room. They're not Trick Room. The Psychic Terrain. Leftovers. Yeah, so they can't Fake Out. Honestly, I think we just Hydro Steam Iron Hand. And then Precipice Blades. Because they can't Fake Out. I'm faster, no matter what. Even without Tailwind, I'm faster than both of these guys. Unless they have max speed investment. I could maybe see them going Terra Flying. On the, Terra Grass. Okay. Could have seen that one coming, to be perfectly honest. I'm dumb. I mean, Hydro Steam's still going to do a lot of damage. These are both still going to do a lot of damage, but, not as much as you would like to. I should have... In hindsight, I should have gone for, Flamethrower. That still gets a boost in the sun. Wild Charge won't do a lot. And thankfully it doesn't paralyze. Unlike, say... Oh. Flare Blitz. There's no chance for a, we Terra? I don't think. I think we just Precipice. I'm not even gonna bother Terrastallizing here. A magical Leopardon! Alright, so that's Iron Hands down. There's a chance Precipice Blades could miss here, which it didn't. Oh, we're good. We're good. Alright. Oh, I said I wasn't going out. I said I wasn't going out on a loss, so we won our last one. That was a sweep too. Jesus, well, not a sweep, but a 4-0. All right. I have a team layout. Aerodon, Iron Crown, Indeedee, Tornadus, Hisuian Arcanine, and Meowscarada. It's interesting, but then you have, again, the issue of, like... It's tough to say with that. It seems a little more of an interesting idea. Meowscarada seems a bit weird to me in general. I would say... I don't know. It's hard for me to say with that. I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I'm gonna have to switch off my Switch for tomorrow, or probably one of these later days. Actually, I'll probably switch it off tomorrow so I can get like a clean internet connection for the next online tour I do. But that's gonna be it for us for tonight. So thank you all so much for joining in. If you would like to join us on social media or join our awesome... Welcome back, Coconut! We're actually about to call it a night, so, if you would like to follow on social media, join our awesome Discord community. Links, as always, are in the chat off to the side. Wait, hang on. Let me actually put those on the Twitch side of things, too. For those of you who are watching on the Twitch side of things, I should actually mention this as well. We're going to be back on Thursday night. We're going to be doing some Anti-Dynamax adventures. I don't know who we're going to send the love over to. For the Twitch side of things. Let's send the love over to Princess Diana. She's doing some Reg G battles as well. So we'll go send the love over her way. And until next time, I'm Kira Kennedy. Thank you all so much for joining in. I'm in the wrong spot. Thank you all so much for joining in, and I will see y'all on Thursday for NTDAs. Peace!